Howdy, folks. Welcome back to Starfield and the Rock's Roost. It's good to have you today. Let's get going, shall we? What do we need to do today? Let's see. We have a lot of things we could do. I would love to get this banking thing off my back. But I'll tell you, before we do that, I would like to distilling confidence. Let's think about this. Access the secure storage. It's over by the spaceport. I wonder if we accept the job or get the job. We haven't been offered it yet, but if we get the job as UC security, will we get what we need to get in there? Oh, you know what else? I forgot. Wasn't there, wasn't there a diplomat we were supposed to be helping, or did we do that? Yeah, this guy.
You will be scanned as you enter the city. Hey, no loitering.
Speak to someone at the embassy. They'll be able to clear this up.
Yes. Let's do this. Oddly, that is not on the list, is it? Maybe under activities? Oh, yeah, it is. Okay. Let's do this first. I don't want to leave that guy hanging out there forever.
You will be scanned as you enter the city.
Yeah. This place is nice at night, isn't it? Okay. Oh, yeah. I know, I'm just reckless with that CO2, aren't I? We'll rest in the cab. Okay. New Atlantis Corporate Park. I love how people are out and about at all hours, you know. City never sleeps. Seems a little out of character, considering we are really just in the boonies. Yeah, this is a fairly dense little area, but it's fairly small in the scheme of things, and surrounding it is the wilderness directly. It's not like there's a suburban area, so I would have liked to have seen night here be nightish, you know. Everything goes to sleep. Maybe hooligans run the streets, the security's out. If they catch you out at night, you know, they get real harsh with you.
Part of the most advanced technology corporation in the settled systems.
Apply for a job. Okay, maybe. But you know, I wish the flavor of the place changed at night. I don't know. Maybe that's too much to ask for. Do not enter. Security monitoring. What is this place? This is like the super secret entrance, huh? Okay. Enough screwing around. You don't want to get arrested. Oh, look, it's the Triforce. Wisdom. Okay. What are these people doing in the dead of night?
Exactly. It's like...
When someone insults you, you want to just beat the shit out of them sometimes, but you don't.
Well, not quite what I was thinking, but that's actually a great example, Marcus. The man in the story was cruel. But you know why he was cruel? You must feel what he feels. Understand his pain. Accept it, and deliver it not back upon him.
Empathy. You mean empathy. But you say it like it's easy. Like anyone can just love a terrible person who has been terrible to them.
Yeah, why even bother? I mean, isn't the cycle of humanity peace and war back and forth, like forever? Seems kind of pointless to try so hard for something that won't last. Nothing ever really changes.
It's not easy, no, but necessary. Because you see, everything has changed. God has given us the intelligence, the ingenuity to reach into the stars, to travel his path, to truly find him. But we can't do it alone. The only way is through
Unity.
Huh. Yes, Andreas. Yes. Unity. Well, I'm sure you all have other things to do. Thank you for taking the time to stop and talk with me. Is there anything I can help with?
Yeah, what do you say?
I may not always have the perfect advice for people, but I try to just be here for them. I think that's what they really need more than anything else. Were you seeking worldly wisdom or just a friendly ear?
The meaning of life would be good.
It would, wouldn't it? Well, if you find it, be sure to come back and let me know. It would make the next sermon more memorable, if nothing else. And in the meantime, while it isn't quite so profound, I might suggest reading some of our works. Among the Grab Jumps is a good place to start. I'm sure you can find a copy lying about. And if you do decide to read it, perhaps you'd let me know what you think. See if it speaks to you, as it has to others.
I don't think I've had the pleasure.
That's all right. I'm sure it just escaped your memory. So many things do over time. There must be a copy around here somewhere. If you do happen to peruse it, I would enjoy hearing your thoughts on the idea.
Okay, sounds good. I'll give it a look.
Wonderful. I really would be happy to discuss it with you sometime.
Okay. That's interesting.
I had this graph jump once, and I don't know, I felt something. Thought I was crazy at first.
Huh.
Oh, hi there. I'm Marcus Lestari. Are you interested in the Sanctum Universum?
Sure, I guess I'm interested. I'm not... It's not something crossed my mind, or I don't want to... Whatever you're selling, pal. Well, I'm interested.
Glad
Look
to
at her.
hear
She's
it.
like checking me out.
It's an exciting time for the church. We're growing every day, and we've been getting more interested
Yeah, she's
visitors
leaving.
lately, too. Actually, we've had a few visitors come by recently, but they have yet to come visit us again. This strikes me as a good opportunity. I'm wondering, would you like to go check in with those visitors and welcome them back to our church? Maybe all they need is just another invitation. And don't worry, I'll pay for your effort, of course.
I'll do it. Let me think about it. Why not reach out to them yourself? Yeah, why not?
Well, that's why. We want to keep growing our community, but sometimes people can be suspicious of others who are already heavily involved in the church. A new face like yourself might make the prior visitors more comfortable with returning. And you all may learn something along the way. Either something about the church or about yourselves.
I'll do it.
Excellent. Their names were Tony, Evie, and Johan. When you
Evie.
check
I've
in
met
with
an
them,
Evie, I
give them one
think.
of these slates. It's just a little something welcoming them back
Tony.
if they're interested. If you want, take some time to talk with them, get to know them and why they were interested in the Sanctum Universum. In any case, when you're done, come back to me and I'll give you your payment.
Tony. I wonder if that's Donna Rain's boyfriend. Maybe it is.
Have you ever... Even just the sound of his voice is comforting, I guess.
Well, yeah, you're really into it, aren't you? What do you have to say?
Aquilus has... Are you a member?
Oh, sorry.
Keeper Aquilus seems to know what he's talking about.
Kinda, sorta. You like Penelope, don't you? Was this the church, I guess? Huh. What does that mean? Yeah. This is kind of a new religion, right? Did I remember hearing that somewhere? What do you
I'm
say?
happy to help out in whatever way I can here. Anything Thomas needs.
Some
I'm
folks
here
never
for him.
feel it. That
One simple
connection
jump.
to the
The
universe
same as I
you
made
only get
dozens of
from
times
grab jumping.
before, and
Honestly, I wish I could show them what they're
touched
missing.
me. Something warm and kind and good.
I wish they wouldn't talk at the same time.
You know, there are folks I sometimes see only once every few years. In between, they're just out there, jumping.
So they jump around hunting for God, huh? Well, I mean, you know, I'm not going to criticize them. Among the grab jumps, oh man, is this going to be long? It looks kind of thick. Is it thick? 4 pages. Among the grab jumps, God seeks you. Is God real? The more proper question is reality divine. Existence itself is a mystery which yearns to be discovered. What is goodness but a comparison to the good? What is existence but a participation in being? Any common attribute invites comparison to some more pure form of it. As we work our way up to the tree of attributes, from apples to red to color to waveforms to energy to space-time to existence, we find fewer and fewer branches to explore. All of reality eventually converges to a single point. Some call it Omega, others Telos, some call it God. But its true nature is best understood in another way. For where the diversity of the universe inspires awe and wonder, it exists only in contrast to a simplicity so pure that it may only be understood as primordial and even divine. To say that it exists is effectively redundant, as it is, in fact, existence itself. Our being derives from being. Our essence is what was imagined by its mind. But what we consider imagining and what we consider mind are in fact so far beyond our understanding that even these metaphors are like tiny whitecaps on a massive surging sea. Most urgently, this being, which gave rise to reality itself, seeks to understand its consequence, by which I mean you and me. Our senses are limited and only able to perceive 3 dimensions, as we are hopelessly flung along the 4th in a single direction. But our finest minds tell us what the universe has at least 12 dimensions, and who knows what further knowledge may be revealed in time. From our meager capacity, the universe is not simply unexplored, but fully unknowable and in any comprehensive sense. And so we rely on revelation. We submit ourselves to direct communion with the one source of truth, for truth is another of its attributes, even as all the separate aspects resolve into simplicity. To know the truth, we must know the truth, and that truth wishes to know us as well. Our physical embodiments are limited in movement in 3 dimensions, just as fabric is bound and defined by its warp and weft. But we have a power that raises us above the unminded matter that merely exists without will. We can bend the fabric of space-time, rending warp from weft, peering through the veil that we may otherwise mistake for all that there is. When we do so, by jumping from point to point, we are not merely moving in space, but becoming voyagers into a new level of understanding. Those moments between grab jumps are simply nothingness, but glimpses into understanding of the mystery that underlies all reality. To know that truth is to become closer to the divine ourselves. This is the purpose of our lives. The purpose of the Sanctum Universum is to guide you in those experiences, so each opportunity to know is not squandered. Seek out Aquilus. Let him open your heart to the understanding that it is no different from your mind, and join us as we seek further communion and increase our sharing in the nature of the divine. Okay, well, I'll tell you, it was a lot of words that didn't say much. But, you know, it's hard to comprehend, let alone, is there anything hidden behind the couch? I'm always suspicious. And he's in here watching me, isn't he? He has a pretty cool office, though.
There's so many mysteries in the universe, so many unknowns that I try to help out others whenever I get the chance.
Well, you seem like a nice guy. Yeah, it's nighttime. Alien bug paperweight. Didn't we find one of those? I'm not stealing his paperwork. Okay, anyhow. So yeah, we read the book.
I hope you have the chance to read more about our beliefs.
Can you tell me about the Sanctum Universum? You're a priest? I read your writing. Well, tell me about this place.
Well, we're a newer organization, at least officially. Our facility here in New Atlantis has only been around a few decades. But we're gaining new members all the time. I think people have been grasping for something to express what they're experiencing, and I'm glad we can be here for them.
Excuse me, you're a priest?
Keeper by title. But yes, I suppose the title fits. I'm very grateful that I have the opportunity to be here for those who need us, who find meaning in our message.
Well, I read your writing.
Oh, wonderful. Tell me, what did you think?
I'm guessing he's the one that wrote it, right? I found it very engaging. I didn't care for it. The ideas just didn't make sense. Well, I think, I found it... I mean, it was interesting, okay? It seemed like it said a lot. There was unnecessary words there to some degree. However, it's an interesting idea. It's an interesting idea. In fact, thinking about the thought that in real life, humanity's destiny may very well lie in the stars, you have to wonder if that is where God is calling us. So I found it engaging. I think Penelope would as well.
I'm so glad to hear that. I confess I do feel something of a swell of pride every time I learn my thoughts mean something to others.
Well, that's sinful.
It's a good reminder that we're onto something here.
Mm-hmm.
You're always welcome here if you ever need comfort or advice or just want someone to talk to.
Well, I appreciate that. I mean, that guy seems nice. Probably going to find out he's actually horrible. I'll see you, Keeper. Take care of yourself. Okay. Back to the task at hand. I do wonder if we're going to get to meet Tony. This guy, he scares me. He is like...
me through some tough times lately.
Like, this guy is like a professional Kool-Aid drinker. You know, he even had the cup. I bet it was Kool-Aid in there.
Hey.
Hey, Terrence.
There are worse ways to spend a day than talking philosophy.
So long as it doesn't end up in a fist fight, I agree with you. See ya. This is cool. I like this. This is a really nice piece of art. I like the fog. Okay. I'm finally starting to kind of get in the groove with this game a little bit. It took me a little bit, but I think I'm there. Freestar Collective. We haven't really visited the actual Freestar.
Appointment are allowed inside the embassy.
Well, thank you, darling.
Welcome to the Freestar Embassy. Is there something I can help you with?
Representative Chisholm is being held at the spaceport by UC Security. Yeah.
Typical UC Security. They try to bully us every chance they get and still manage to play the victim. I'll get this squared away with the folks down at the spaceport. Thanks for letting us know.
You're welcome. Bye. Your pond looks a little green. Okay, it's time to go. I wonder... those people we need to recruit. I mean, it's getting late. Something I noticed also. Let's go to this menu. It gives us the local time there, 21:31. Now, assuming it's not just a joke, CJ's, the store here in New Atlantis, has a sign out front that says open 49 hours. I think it's 49. So the question is our clock going to actually go up the local time clock to however many hours, 49 hours, before it clicks over on the 50th hour, or is it not? Questions to ask. While we're out here, I bet you we could go find Kelton Frush. He's not too far from here, I don't think. Please don't tell me any. It was mine. Thank you.
You have a nice day now.
Okay, you too. So, not all these policemen or security officers are assholes. In fact, we only met one who was an asshole. The one that was harassing the diplomat. Right? Again, I keep saying... Oh, I'm sorry.
To those lost during the Colony War, your consideration is requested.
Okay. Well, you're a pretty cool robot.
Quiet is requested while on memorial grounds.
Oh, he wants me to shut up. Okay, well. Anyhow,
We should totally go shopping
I
sometime.
lost my train of thought. Seriously, what was I saying? Oh well, right, not important. Here he is. He's still hanging out by the tree. So what's going on?
Huh. Well, isn't this a pleasant surprise?
Indeed.
I hadn't expected to run into you again.
Well, you're hanging out where I hang out, so why wouldn't you? Looks like you're still hard at work. Last time I saw you, you were pretty agitated. What was it you were doing out here? No. Looks like you're still hard at work.
Indeed I am. The success of my previous venture, with which you so kindly assisted, has been brought to the attention of MAST. There is growing concern. Oh my. A bit of an unintentional pun, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Well, concern that things are going to get worse. The data we gathered points to a definitive trend. The vibrations coming from this tree are increasing in strength and frequency. Because we've never seen this before, not on this scale, we have absolutely no idea what the upper limit is. We don't know when or even if this will stop. It's imperceptible by normal human standards now, but given time. While I hesitate to speculate on the possibilities, well, none of them are good.
Well, you must have some kind of plan, or sounds like it's time for the tree to come down. Well, not necessarily. I mean, that may exacerbate. You must have a plan.
I am attempting to formulate one, yes. But until I have all of the relevant information, it is impossible to do so. There is data regarding other, younger members of the species. Unfortunately, there are some, shall we say, personal issues with acquiring it. Personnel issues, if you understand me.
Do I smell a lover? Oh my God. It actually says it. Co-worker and jilted lover. Give me one moment, folks. I need to make one adjustment. I'll be right back. Let me guess, co-worker and jilted lover, and now you need my help again. Oh, let me say this.
What? No, that is ridiculous. I am a professional. One of the other researchers in MAST, Emilio Hadek, has research I believe could be vital to my work here. He and I don't see eye to eye, and so far he's refused to turn it over to me. I'm hoping that if someone else were to ask, he might be more inclined to relinquish it. What do you say?
Well, I can go shoot him. I'll get your research. I don't want to get involved in this. I get it. You want me to squeeze him, make him squirm. Why won't Emilio turn the data over to you? I guess he's just a turd. I don't know. Yeah, I get it. You want me to squeeze him, make him squirm. Let's see what he says about this.
I suggested nothing of the sort. Although, now that I think about it, I confess, I wouldn't mind seeing that.
Uh-huh.
Anyway, no. I just need his data. I am sure that can be acquired without force, or the threat of it. 90% sure. The last time I saw
Okay.
him, he was being assigned to sample collection out near the agricultural areas. I'm sure you'll find him there.
Alrighty. Well, we just keep running into more and more stuff to do, huh? Well, that's okay. That's just the way it is. Is this person on? This is not on this, is it? Armin Petroisen? Who is that? I don't even know who that is.
So too does the pressure on the system to protect United Colonies space. It seems these notorious bloodthirsty pirates have been emboldened lately, frequently venturing into the restart collective.
Oh my god. The lighting is not very flattering to you, sir.
On ships in the UC. SysDef officials have declined
Sorry,
to officially
can't talk.
comment, but a source speaking on condition of anonymity has confirmed they are ramping up efforts to deter the Crimson Fleet.
Y'all probably...
Settled Systems News Network. News you can
I'm sorry, that NPC, never mind. I'm not going to say it. It's going to get me in trouble. Bethesda, the things you do to me. The positions you put me in. It's awful. Let's just run down here. I want to find these people. You know what? If it's going to tell me to go to the spaceport, I'm going to assume, yeah, that there, with this, you don't know. I'll go there. Okay. What about the thing with the thing and the thing? An invitation. That's what we want. Right? Now, Evie, if I'm remembering right, she is like, she's the one that was real hateful about the Freestar Embassy, right? I think, maybe. Johann Baptiste. This is Tony. This is the Tony. I'm betting you anything. We go get him out of bed. I mean, it's getting up there. It's late. You know what's crazy? The fact that time is relative has been staring us in the face, you know, long before Einstein pointed it out. I mean, look, let's just go back to this, okay? So here's the time on the thing in the upper left corner, okay? There's your local time. There's your universal time. Now, the number of hours in a day is determined by how fast your planet rotates. This is me putting the astronomer cap back on, okay? The faster the planet rotates, the fewer hours there are in the day. But the day-night cycle is still what it is. Part of the quote-unquote day, the total rotation period, is nighttime. Part of it is daytime. And your body, having grown up and, you know, evolved on the planet you are actually from, like in our case, Earth, is based on a 24-hour time. And there's about half of it is day, half or daylight, and about half of it is dark. But of course, that varies because of the seasons, right? And our notion of a clock, the number of hours on a clock, corresponds to hour angles, which there are 24 hour angles in a full circle. There's 360 degrees, but there's 24 hour angles, which is a different way of measuring it. So what happens when you're on a planet with 49-hour rotation period as opposed to 24? You still have a circle for a clock, right? So you still have the same number of hour angles. So your body's going to experience hours differently. So Earth hours and Jemison hours might be a totally different thing. And so these people are all ultimately from Earth, so they're going to function like Earthlings biologically. But what about a creature who is from Jemison? If there was an intelligent creature there, you know? Questions. The relativity of time is right there. Sometimes you just have to think outside the box. This is Tony.
Gwen really keeps the distribution center
No.
in tip-top shape.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I remember you.
Service with a smile. That's the UC way.
He's super good at this. Is it all a facade? Special delivery.
Really?
Uh-huh.
Nice. I went there a while back. Good to see they still remember me.
Well, of course. Seems like they're really interested in seeing you again. Kind of creepy, right? It's like they're keeping tabs on you. No, don't say that. I should be going now. Why'd you stop going? What are your thoughts on the Sanctum Universe? I'm asking that.
To tell you the truth, I don't really have any thoughts on the church itself. I wouldn't consider myself religious. I initially went because it just seemed interesting. I don't think I really know enough about the church to decide if it's bad or good, or if it's even a good fit for me. I guess maybe I should go back to figure that out.
Yeah, sounds like a good idea. Seems like they're really interested in seeing you again.
Gotta say that it's nice. You know, having people think about you. Because of my job, I don't really have too much free time to socialize or make friends. Now, don't get me wrong, I absolutely love my job. It's the best job in New Atlantis. But still, it can be hard to put myself out there sometimes. That's actually one of the reasons I went to the Sanctum Universum. Just to talk with people and get to know them. It was nice. It really was.
Well, good. Sounds like a good reason to go back.
Yeah, I think I will. But hey, let me ask you something. Do you believe in all this Sanctum Universum stuff? What do you think?
Sure, I believe it. No, it isn't for me. I believe that no one can prove it's real or not. I don't even know what it's about. Yeah, I believe it.
Nice. Cool. I don't know if I'll believe it myself, but I guess we'll see what happens.
Well, give it a shot.
Hey, I'll let you get back to it. Thanks for bringing this to me. Keep on keeping on.
Yeah, a little Death Stranding feeling there. Okay, good. So that guy, yeah, he's like way too nice. You know, they broke the mold when they made him. All right, keeping an eye on that clock. I'm curious as to how many hours will be on it. I hope so too, Kelton. So one is like way over here and one is way over there. Let's just run like a big fool. How about that? Let me go wake him up.
So I dust the last spaceship, but then I realized
Ooh.
my tank sprung a leak. I'm stuck. And the only place close enough to land? Wait. You're not suggesting? Ptolemy 2, Terramorph Heaven.
Oh, Lord.
So, I sat down, grabbed the highest caliber weapon I've got, and start walking. Boom.
If that had actually happened, you wouldn't be standing here.
No lie. Hell, you're welcome to go ask around the Marine outpost I stumbled into. They're the only reason I'm still breathing.
Set foot on that death trap. I think I'll just take your word for it.
He's in the Vanguard. I love the uniform. Orange and blue. Those are the colors of my alma mater.
Interested in having some close calls to call your very own?
Uh-huh.
Commander Tuala over in Mast will be happy to sign you up for the Vanguard.
Yeah, sounds like fun.
Tolemon 2.
Tolemon 2.
A lot of worse places in the galaxy to get stranded.
I'm going to write it down. Let's see. Tolemon 2. I got a notebook here. I'm old school, you know. Terramorph Heaven. T-Morph Heaven. That's good. Okay. Back to the business at hand. Flashlight, please. It's dark in here. Safety first, people.
People joke, say those Varun zealots worship a snake. But let me tell you, it ain't a snake. It's some kind of celestial being.
Okay.
They call it the Great Serpent. Is it real? Hell if I know. But they think it is. And that makes them dangerous.
We gotta watch out for those Varoons.
We have an appointment. You're seeing the doctor.
Oh, we've seen this. We've heard this.
Maybe some other time. I have that report that's due.
Let's interrupt them.
She agreed that you need to take care of yourself.
Let's interrupt them.
The science, the medical knowledge.
You're right.
No one's here. Diagnosis room. Why am I going in here? This is not at all part of the... Wow. This is much better than the slum doctor. Oh, yeah, I like that. We have one of these, so I'm not going to steal that one.
Should you find yourself in need, medical supplies are available for purchase at, if I may say, very competitive prices.
Competitive. Well, where are the nuclear vessels?
Welcome to Reliant. If you're in need of medical assistance or require supplies, I am sure we can accommodate you.
Okay, I need help. I don't need help. Let's look at the supplies. You must see a lot of patients. Or tell me more. Tell me more.
Now, everyone knows Reliant, largest medical provider in the settled systems. They've spent decades advancing medical science with their research division, and have built an entire supply network to keep us all healthy. They've always been quite proud to work here. Well, of course, New Atlantis is a big place. Lots of people, which means no shortage of injuries, communicable diseases. But we're well staffed and do our best to accommodate anyone who needs help.
Okay, let's see what kind of stuff he's got.
You've certainly come to the right place.
Well, yeah, I would imagine. Adachrome, used to fight symptoms of withdrawal until a cure can be administered. Precious addiction symptoms for 10. Addition symptoms, okay. Well, we have something that just gets rid of addictions. Boudica. Heal gel. Heal paste. Heart plus. Immobile. Same old crap. Junk flush. Yeah, we have that. We have that. That's key to have, I think. Okay, it's fine. We're good. We're leaving. Bye.
Take care of yourself.
Oh, I just wanted to stop in this place. Ooh, can I use this? I can make stuff. He's just gonna let me use it? I only have one membrane. Well, alright, we'll see you, sir. I'm leaving.
We offer only the best care in New Atlantis. If there's anything you need, please don't hesitate to ask.
Okay, bye. Sorry, folks. I get sidetracked so easily. It's not even funny. Here we are, out in the waiting room. We need to find Tony. What time is it? 23. We're getting close to knowing whether or not the clock functions properly. Is this the way we were going, or were we going toward that other one? Hell, I can't even remember. Is this the Tony direction? I don't know. We'll be near CJ's. Here it is. Here it is. Open 49 hours. See? There it is. Okay. Is this Tony? Is this the Tony? It's the Tony. Look, it's her. It's her. She's standing there. My favorite person in the whole universe.
Kinds of new possibilities, they say.
There she is.
I have a feeling today's going to be a great day. Don't you agree?
I agree. So you're Tony, huh? I don't know about you.
I think I could live on coffee if I had to.
Yeah, uh-huh. Marcus Lestari. You want to live here? I mean, do you live here? How's your day going?
Fine, I guess. Do we know each other?
Uh-huh. Yeah.
Oh, all right. I thought you were trying to flirt with me.
No.
My day's going fine. It's hard to complain about anything when you have a Terra brew in your hand.
Is it
Catch
that
you later,
good?
yeah?
You live around here?
What, at Terra brew? I wish. Nah, I live at Athena Tower. Just moved in, actually. My girlfriend and I got a place there a few weeks ago. I'm not sure how long we'll be there, though. We're saving up to get out of New Atlantis and, tour the settled systems.
Oh, that's good. So will you tell me more about your girlfriend?
Yeah, sure. Her name's Donna. She works at the Nat station near Mast. Oh, boy, is she a catch. She's passionate, beautiful, friendly. I really lucked out. We met a couple of years ago, and we've been going steady since then. I'm actually thinking about asking her to marry me pretty soon. Keep that between us, okay? I don't want her finding out before I pop the question.
Well, then you just blurt it out, huh? Anyway, the guy at the place wants me to give you this.
Oh, thank you, I guess. An invitation, huh? Yeah, I checked out the church a few weeks ago, but I haven't gone back yet.
Uh-huh. Well, you should visit again. I think Marcus would be happy to see you. I can see why. The whole thing seems bogus. I should be going. I have more slates to deliver. Can I ask why you visited in the first place? That's a good question.
My girlfriend and I want to leave New Atlantis and travel the settled systems.
Uh-huh.
We've been working our butts off, and my girlfriend is so excited. I'm excited too, but it's still a little scary, you know? We've been in New Atlantis all our lives. We don't even really know what to expect out there.
Uh-huh.
I guess I was seeking out some sort of comfort from the church. I don't really know.
Well, that's interesting. So they're obviously citizens because they own an apartment, or at least rent it. You can't live here if you're not a citizen. You should visit again sometime. Yeah, let's say that.
I don't know. I don't want to disappoint anyone in case I stop going. The church was interesting, but how can anyone know for certain that it's all real? Doesn't that bother anyone else? I guess that's probably why I never went back. There's no certainty.
Well, there's no certainty with anything. Oh, yeah, it says it right here. Nothing is certain. But maybe speaking with the other members will be a comfort either way. You're right. Probably best not to go back. It's a waste of time. Well, that's just part of life. We have to learn to live without all the answers. Well, let's say this.
Maybe. I guess it couldn't hurt to visit again and talk with the others.
Yeah, it's fine.
I wonder if any of them felt how I do now when they started going to the church. But anyways, I have to get going. Thanks for talking with me and for taking the time to deliver this. Take care.
Well, you're welcome. Well, he seems okay. She left. Where did she go? Anyway.
Everyone, it would seem, is now in their sights. From the pirates of the Crimson Fleet to civilian merchant vessels they claim have violated some law. Freestar Collective and United Colonies authorities appear hesitant to officially clamp down on Ecliptic, citing a lack of evidence, and the fact that they occasionally still employ the services of the contract company. Journalistic integrity...
There's a typo there in the subtitle. It was employee, not employee. Anyway, whatever. One more person. Well, unfortunately, Tony seems nice. I was kind of hoping we could, you know, muscle him out of the situation there with our lady, Donna Rain. My favorite character in the whole game. Sheesh. And she's hitched. Well, not exactly hitched, but spoken for. Doesn't that suck? It happens. It happens. You find somebody that you just can't. You just goo over, you know, and there's somebody in the way. Oh well, you know, that's how it is. The good ones don't stay single for long. Let us continue on. I probably went the long way. This is the back side of Mast. There's the Freestar embassy, kind of in the back. Hey, they have it in the back. That's kind of okay. Well, typical. We opened this. That should be empty. Yes, we got the goods out of there the other day. Galbank. We're headed there to steal a bunch of stuff. Let's Geronimo off of this and into the really fake feeling water. Yeah, the water's a disappointment in this game, I'm just going to say. I don't want to get too close to the bank. Ryujin. So we can apply for a job at Ryujin. There's the distribution center. I'm slowly but surely getting an idea of where everything is. What is this Outland? Is this a movie theater?
I feel underdressed.
Let's save, just in case it's something. What is Outland? And why did I immediately think movie theater? Am I stupid?
You're only as safe as your equipment out there.
What's up?
Welcome to Outland.
We deal in only the finest, most reliable gear for whatever adventures may await you.
Space
All
suits.
of our products come highly recommended by individuals who have devoted their lives to distant travel. And while I've never needed them myself, I stand by everything we offer.
Well, you know, a spacesuit is an expensive thing in real life. Not uncommon for them to cost more than $1 million each. I assume that if everybody was gallivanting around out in space, the price would come down, of course, but you know, they are pricey. But they have to stand up to the extreme pressure inside and the lack of pressure outside and the temperature change. You know, when you're in space, like on the moon, for example, the sun, where the sun is hitting you is 300 degrees Fahrenheit. Where the sun is not hitting you is minus 290.
I hope I haven't offended in some way.
So you can imagine how a spacesuit, it has to be made of some pretty good stuff. No, I'm just ranting and raving. So you just fly around out there buck naked? I'm impressed. Let's say that.
No, and no flying for me. Not my style.
Uh-huh. You get sick? Well, you like to see what you have for sale. You really never been to space. You get repeat customers. You really never been?
Goodness, no, I just couldn't. You're out there millions of miles away from anything, and if something goes wrong, I can't stomach the thought. I prefer solid ground under my feet at all times. And preferably a hot, fresh coffee within reach. Can't get those in space either.
Well, you're not a very good salesman. And why is everyone a caffeine addict? You get a lot of repeat customers?
I do. In this line of work, it's essential, don't you think? Not seeing people come back would not only suggest that they're not satisfied with our business, but that whatever they purchased had failed, leaving them unable to return. I would not be able to sleep at night if I thought that were the case.
Yeah, I bet. Let's see what you have for sale.
Please do. I hope we have something that suits you. Get it?
Oh, God. It would have been funnier if he had deadpanned that, okay? Just saying, but okay, whatever. The best puns are deadpan. Puns. And no. Weapons. This is all crap. Okay, ammo. Also don't need. Spacesuit. Calibrated navigator spacesuit. Star roamer, deep mining. Ground crew, navigator. You know, I've said this before. I love this one because it reminds me of an X-Wing pilot. But you know, I don't know. Skip back. I don't know what's good and really. I haven't really cracked the code yet. But I like the look of the Deep Space Recon. You know, from a purely aesthetic point, that's what I like best. I've told you before, I think. Although this is super cool. Deep Seeker. Wow, that's cool. I like that. But we're not made of money. Not yet, anyway. Ground crew jacket wear. That's kind of neat. Looks like something out of Cyberpunk, doesn't it? The collar, especially. Well, we have something like this, but it has like a breathing mask in the front. Plus 10 health. No. Settler Explorer outfit. Do we have this? I mean, she looks nice in that. I still wish the hat didn't screw up her hair. That's about it. I don't know. It was cheap. Whatever. I'll see ya.
Good luck on all your adventures.
Okay. So they didn't really have much that was all that good, I don't guess. That's fine. That's fine. Okie dokie. Now we need to find this Evie.
Wow, you look completely different.
What now?
It's me. I mean, you look great, but isn't it going to confuse him? He won't even recognize you.
I'll be mysterious. Ooh.
Zoe, you are one in a million.
Maybe for our third date, I'll be a redhead. Oh, I like your nose. I have to remember it.
Plastic surgery
Dizzying
junkie.
keeping up with my friend's new looks.
Really?
You simply have to try Enhance.
I can't eat anything besides.
I wonder what she looks like for real. Does she even know?
Who's she?
Maybe I should update my look.
Maybe.
It's dizzying keeping up with my friend's
Okay.
new looks.
So what is the deal with this?
Enhance is here for you, no matter your needs.
Warner Connell?
Hi, welcome to Enhance. Thanks so much for stopping in today. I'm sure my staff and I can accommodate your every need. If you're here to try something new or on a whim, or to replicate a look you've seen and loved elsewhere, or just want to love your reflection in the mirror a little bit more, we've got you covered. All our services and records are private and confidential, so no need to worry.
500 credits, huh? I'm glad that you take patient confidentiality seriously. A breach of information could be a major problem. What kind of reasons bring people in here? Is all this safe?
Oh, yes, of course, sure. Enhance's proprietary registered technology is absolutely the best in the settled systems. There is a reason we've been the #1 most trusted brand for reconstructive and plastic surgery for 2 decades running.
Uh-huh. I'm glad you take patient confidentiality seriously.
Oh my God, you certainly put things bluntly, don't you?
Oh man, we struck a nerve here. I guess, but it sounds like you take your patient's confidentiality seriously, so you have nothing to worry about. I didn't mean to scare you. I just meant that it's important for places like this to build trust. Yeah.
You just took me a little bit off guard. It's like you read my mind or something.
Uh-oh.
You see, I've run into a bit of an issue, a teensy little issue. I may have lost a data slate containing the confidential information of numerous patients. Little things, you know, like payment information, procedures done, age, birthdays, mailing addresses.
Oh, no big then.
Oh no, who am I kidding? This is so bad. If that information gets out, my business and reputation could be destroyed. No patient will trust me again.
Well, that's pretty bad. Yeah, it certainly isn't good. Sounds like you're irresponsible and bad at your job. Why did you just tell me that? What's to stop me from spreading this info around? Well, yeah.
Because I sense a kind of aura around you, an air of nobility. Also, it all just spilled out. I couldn't hold it in anymore.
Well, it certainly isn't good.
It's not. People's private information is at stake, ready to be taken by any bad actor that finds that damn slate. And worse, my reputation and business is on the line.
I could be a bad actor.
Please, I'm begging you. You have to find that slate.
Okay. All right, I'll find it. Where have you visited recently?
Yes. Thank you. And let's see, I frequent the Terror Brew nearby, as well as Whetstone. I also stopped by the Valberg building recently. Thank you for doing this. You're a lifesaver. Please, come back as soon as you have the slate. Oh, and don't read anything on it. It's confidential stuff, remember?
Uh-huh. What reasons bring people in here? Let me ask that before I go.
Well, I'm not at liberty to disclose any of our patients' personal motivations or services. You understand, of course.
Okay, I'll just read the slate.
Gosh, it could be anything, really. Something simple or a total reconstruction. Why you're here doesn't really matter to me. It's just important that you're satisfied when you leave.
Well, that's a good attitude to have, right? Well, I don't think I need the services. I would like to get this dirt off of my face, but I mean, I think Penelope looks fine. What do y'all think? She okay? Yeah.
If you'd ever like to make a change, we're up to the task.
Okay. Well, I mean, yeah, she's fine. Except the hair with the hat, that, you know, that's not great, but, you know, she's fine. And I do mean fine, wink, wink. I'm kidding. This is the chamber, huh? This is where it all happens. Inside this. Wow, okay. Tissues. Okay, well, I'll tell you, we just keep finding more stuff to do, don't we? That's okay. What is this? Oh, let's check the clock. Oh, yeah, so it doesn't count up to 49. So that's a major oversight on the part of Bethesda. That, I mean, that's total crap. Whatever. I mean, if this planet has recovered a significant amount of data or money. I can't hear it, but you can see the subtitle. Okay, so that refers to the little thing that we did with the Brownout quest. Why is this on the floor? I'm going to save because I don't want to actually steal it. I just want to pick it up. I didn't steal that.
You'll need to contact someone directly if you need to schedule an appointment.
Stop!
Oh, God. Forget this. Load. Sorry. I shouldn't have picked it up. There's a stink bug in here. Do y'all have trouble with stink bugs at your house?
We don't. All visitors are by appointment only, I'm afraid.
Okay. I think maybe we've been here before. All right, Evie. Ah, yes, you're here at the Terror Brew. Yes. With this lady.
Diplomat Yassine runs a tight ship at the Office of Interstellar Affairs.
Yeah, we talked to you way back when. Hey there, you...
Collective. A collective of snakes.
You are who I remember you being. Okay. How about the church, Evie?
What do you want? I'm very busy.
You need to calm down, honey. Relax. Marcus Lestari from the Universum, Sanctum Universum wanted me to deliver this to you. That's no way to talk to a very hardworking delivery person. Fine. Just take this and let me go. Relax.
Let me see.
Uh-huh.
Oh, yeah. I went to the Sanctum Universum a while back. I haven't checked it out again, though.
Maybe you should visit again. What are your thoughts? What are your thoughts?
It's interesting. The whole literally finding God thing is comforting to me, in a way. Wait, why am I telling you this?
Oh, why not? Maybe you should visit again.
I'm not sure. The truth is that I want to believe in it all. The Sanctum Universum believes that God gave us the ability to grab jumps so that we can search for him and find him. If that's true, maybe I can find my dad as well. I lost him when I was just a little girl. I can barely remember him.
Well, maybe. Talking with the others may help you with your grief. I understand, but you're setting yourself up for disappointment. Don't say that. So why didn't you ever go back to the church?
Because if it all ends up not being real, I'd be devastated.
Well, talking with the others could help with your grief.
I don't need a lecture from you.
Okay, fine.
I don't want to talk about this anymore. I'll go back if I want to.
Okay. Well, I feel bad for her. All right. We have to go back to the guy who sent us on this goose chase.
For stricter regulation of the Trackers Alliance. The Alliance released a press statement saying that the mark was accurate and the tracker in question didn't hurt anyone.
Sorry,
But
it
if history
sucks.
is any judge, it's only a matter of time before an incident occurs with a more tragic outcome.
Huh? Well, they do so much walking around. It's not surprising that they have corns, right? Blue Star Ointment stops itching fast. Removes corns and calluses. It's one that works. Ask for it. We don't want to get, you know, poisoned by our own exhalations here. Stop looking at me like that. Would you please quit? Damn.
네?
Huh?
Can't talk right now, sorry. 아, 안녕하세요.
Ryujin Industries is looking for the young, bright minds.
I'm not doing the kiosk thing with that woman there. She's bugging me out. It also bugs me out that Bethesda screwed up the clock. Okay, they just hang out here? Okay, he's hanging.
He's giving me... Keeper Aquilus has been helping me work through some, anger issues.
Oh yeah, you were talking about somebody punching the faces. Can you tell me more about yourself?
Sure, but I warn you, I'm not the world's most interesting guy. I was born and raised in New Atlantis. Actually, to be more specific, the Well. I had a rough childhood like most people from down there. Luckily for me, I managed to get out of there and find a job in a commercial district. The Sanctum Universum has been helpful for me. I admittedly have struggled with feelings of anger. Sometimes I still do. Keeper Aquilus and the church have really helped me to become a better person.
Oh, good. Well, how involved are you with the church? That's kind of stupid, but he's heavily involved. He sent us on a headhunting mission. I finished checking in.
Great. How'd it go?
It went fine. I think some of them will come again. Yeah.
I'm glad to hear that. Sometimes people just need a little reminder that they're always welcome here.
How tall are you?
Here. Your payments as promised. Thank you for taking the time to do this. And I hope to see you around the church too.
Okay. 1,300 credits, huh? I won't say no. Who the hell is this Armin Petrosian? I don't recall that. Okay. Apply for a job. I don't even know what that is. Out on a limb. Beautiful secrets. Find Warner's lost data slate. I wonder what rabbit hole this is going to lead me down. We still need to get back to the thing for the pirates, because we are still technically undercover with them too. Okay, well, I think that's a pretty good place to wrap it up for now. Thanks for watching today on another episode of Let's Play Starfield here at the Rocks Roost. It's good to have you. Like the video. Leave me a comment below. Let me know what your favorite part of this episode was. I always enjoy chatting with you folks. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already. Your support means everything to me, and it helps me to keep bringing you great content just like this. For now, though, I will bid you adieu and wish you well wherever you are, whenever you are. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye, my friends.